Hey friends, we're going to do a little walk in St. Andrews along the docks. It's a perfect maritime day. Look at that. STI. Just like my car, except shittier rims. Yeah, it's rainy, kind of foggy. It's pretty typical. Stand aside. There's cannons to be fired. As you can tell, the tide's out. This is the site of the new microbrewery they're going to be building right here. They're waiting for the brewing vessels to come in from British Columbia. I've spoke to the brewer, and looks like a good start. They're producing a lot of good quality beer. Only 3 kinds of beer though: a cream ale, a winter ale, and a brown ale. It's okay. Got to start somewhere. Looks like I'm all alone here on the wharf. That's rare. In summertime, this place is packed full of tourists. Let me just wipe off the lens. Can't tell if that's better or not. Shit, there's so much water all over the lens. Wait. There we go. Hey, that works. So the tide's still going out, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, when it's up to its peak, it reaches the top of that pylon thingy, whatever. I don't know. So right over there is Maine. So we're right on the border of the United States. Used to be able to walk down here, but I think they've closed it off because it's fishing season. I think it's crab season now, and then I think lobster starting in a couple weeks. No bait. Over net for now. Bye. So this is Water Street. It's all a bunch of little gift shops. Smells good out here though. I smell seafood, garlic. It's just full of quaint little shops. I don't know what it is about this place that's so charming. It's all local. And there's a lot of heritage houses. These houses are super old, like 100 years old or some shit. I don't know. It's kind of cool. This is getting out of the business district down there, and into the interesting parts of town. The old houses, walking around the point, and you see the siding here, it's all this kind of cedar which is resistant to salt water. A lot of houses have it because, trust me, it gets pretty windy here, pretty salty. Like the air right now is saturated with salt. I love it. I love the smell of the sea. Oh, those are funky colors. It's a perfect time to come here because it's really quiet and it's natural and there's no tourists. So we're keeping it local. And the Great Canadian Dollar Store. That's Greena's car right there. So we're going to do a little walk around the point, if time allows it. Fake fire. Bullshit, man. I'm not sure what that is. So when I lived here, you get up in the morning, You go for a walk around the point. Everybody does it. It's a local thing. You say hi to your neighbors and people that are walking around. It's just like super chill and friendly. Everybody's in such a good mood all the time. No wonder you're living right beside the fucking ocean. Oh my god, a wild bear! Don't kill me! And if you come for a walk after supper, you'll see deer. Sometimes deer run up Water Street. They just run down the street. It's just wild here. That's why they have little fences around the cedar, because deer love to chew cedar. Oh, there's some stuff. 1774. I guess that's pretty old. There's a pottery place. Cool. It's cute. Guy in the yellow house must have a nice view of the ocean, especially out top. This little walk's the underrated part of St. Andrews. Nobody really knows much about it. Stupid tourists come in and they just hang out at the gift shops. My friend Jamie owns this place called Salty Towers. And I've stayed a few times and he gives me a really good rate, but it's antique furniture, antique beds. It's not very comfortable. Cool house though. Looks old. There's no beach, but nice try. It is beautiful though. You wake up in the morning with your windows down, you get the salt air coming in with the tide. And the seagulls. Ooh, another heritage house. Let's go check it out. What the fuck is that dog doing out there? $17.83. I love getting all high and coming out for a walk here at night and seeing the deer. There's a beautiful walking trail up here by the point. And these guys are deer proof. There are cedar trees too. You can literally walk right by the deers. Got to be careful building by the ocean. Metal roofs like that, they rust out really fast, so I think shingles are preferred. But if you got the money, that's good. See, it's Saturday night. What you see is what you get. So you can see with these cedar trees, the growth is just on the top. That's because the deer have chewed up everything else underneath, and they can't reach the top. Oh, that's a cute place. Tidal zone. Wow, how original. Oh, there's some deer. Let's go check it out. I told you. I'll see if I can sneak up on them. They're pretty wary. Like, oh, another goddamn tourist. Don't mind me. Just going for a walk. Hello. Hello. I know. It's all good. Don't be afraid. Well, you probably should be afraid. Because I do like to barbecue. I'll leave you be. It's not even nighttime and they're out. I'm surprised. Oh, I know why. Winter's over and they're hungry. Yep, just carry on. They're cute. I don't know if I could shoot one unless I was starving. So that's what people like to do here. They drive around the point. There's a campground on the left. They just stop and look at the ocean. Right up to the rocks. mom's ashes right over there. I think mine are gonna go here too. Anyway, I usually walk around that point up to the Algonquin Hotel, and there's like a little path that cuts through the woods. It's too early for fireflies, but sometimes when you cut through those woods, they're pretty intense. Anyway, I'll stop this video here, put it all together for y'all. Over and out. Bye.
This is the Rolling Stones on Pearl Jam Radio.
Okay, check this shit out. So, tide's out. When the tide comes in, you know the drill. These cars get washed out. It's an island over there, believe it or not. But man, it is beautiful. Ooh, someone had some clams. Yum. What these guys are doing out there, but usually once a year they lose a car. Someone parks out there and they forget about the tide. They don't realize the tide doesn't just come up all even. It comes up in certain parts first, and the water seeps up from underneath. So they're trying to get away, but the wheels are spinning in the dirt and the seawater is coming up, and then basically they have to just leave the car and run up here and watch their car get washed out into the ocean, unless a tow truck happens to come in time, but that rarely happens. Hard lesson to learn. I think they're digging clams over there. Probably just take advantage here. Because, you know, pub beers, I've had a lot. Oh, that feels good. Jesus, I'm still pissing. Oh well, I guess my kidneys are working or not. Shake it, baby, shake it. Okay, gotta get this big monster back in the pants. Oof, there we go. That's not easy. Yeah, tide's up pretty low. There's no wind here, which is weird. At St.Andrews there's a lot of wind. Okay, time to take some pictures. Over and out. There's where we're staying. Not there.
Typical day in the studio, but never really was a typical day.
Stone Temple Pilots bassist Robert DeLeo.
Everyone had their own way.
It's cold and windy and seaweedy. Squishy, squishy. Squishy.